I'm very much looking down to see how can Wei try and interact with this bot side. Like, can you try and help out Ming? Because you do have the Nautilus there. I mean, great engagement.
But still at least holding on.
And technically, if RNG kills someone on T1, Wei just gets all that gold back, right? Because he just steals the body and then he's good. So maybe there's an angle here, you know?
Yeah,
Give me the cope cube.
How I know you ran it down on Viego and solo queue. Hold that thought, though.
3v3.
Objective being contested, starting with the Fury. Renekton already to go in. They're going to try to burst down one target. Blow him up! Find the reset, and that's money in the bank, baby, because Wei, he's taken Zeus's body, and he's looking to finish the job. Going to the wall. One more. He's going to pick up the grapes. He can lay down the smoke screen. Jiahu on the backside. Baker. And and it's reset. You cannot take this.
We're still going to be looking. Oh my god, a T1.
Breathe, trying to clear as much of the wave as he can. Holding on, getting this stun down. The ultimate ride to reset the tower aggro. T1, it's a clean dive. They've got the Herald and they are firing back. They will not let that last fight slow their momentum.
Yeah, the pace of this game is not going to slow down here. Wei's already on the cross map looking for the dragon. I expect Herald to be placed here on this top lane. Yes, they went 4 for 1 in that 5v1, but they managed to pick up that Herald. But Breathe has TP, so I'm not sure if Owner will...
Ranked everyone. We need to see if he can try and carry forward here again.
As a mid lane, Baker stepping forward, staying into the creep wave, trying to avoid the stun, trying to get the 2-man. But again, the burst is too much for him to survive.
Wei is such a huge driving factor in this game for RNG. He got put behind exactly where they want to fight, but with 2 minutes left, they need to find something.
Stun over the wall, looking for the follow-up. Zeus, hookshot, wall dive out to safety. Not really a play here. Wei going unstoppable, getting pulled back. That is too far. He will get taken down. Big shutdown, and now Breathe is next on the chopping block, but he will slice his way out to safety. No dice for the follow-up. He has to turn, and they cut him down.
Oh, Xiaohu's still looking.
Not want to give this Herald up.
Looks like RNG want to play more for the side lane, see if they can get this Rift Herald and crack open some of the turrets, but T1 already here.
No Ashul just yet. RNG are stuck in this corridor. Don't want to go too deep because the turrets are there. We'll see if they go for the contest. Ming has no flash though. He can't really go in. They'll just turn straight onto him and he'll fall. I think RNG are going to push mid.
Put that Rift Herald, they could immediately put it down in the mid lane.
It also goes to that top tier too. Ping's coming down here from Owner. They know they just committed 5 members towards that bot side. This would be a massive injection of gold into the T1 top jungle once again if they...
Set up turrets, set up Ash Arrow and look for the pick.
Ash Arrow heading onto the Nautilus. Where's the follow-up going to go? Xiaohu looking for an angle onto Zeus. The whole team being split now. Hookshot, wall dive forward. Unstoppable happening. Brought Zeus back in a team that's going to be big. The ult now coming in. Gala on the backside has to do everything, but it just will not be one. Gala! The shutdown, maybe it will! Can they turn it here? No. T1 holding strong. Both sides trading blow for blow.
1 for 2, so it goes in favor of T1. They'll place their pinks down and they hesitated a bit in deciding whether T1 are actually going to do this. And when RNG respond, they pull off and go towards Dragon. So now RNG have invested their wards this top side and they can't get into the bot side of the map.
It's such a good call from T1 because as we said, like, this is where T1 want to know exactly where RNG are.
On every play, making sure they cannot get an objective. You want Baron vision, we're going to push you out to the point where you can't start it up. Now when we go to Dragon, you can get a little bit of vision, but you don't have time to start it because Zeus is already on the way over. There's an arrow, but Zeus might be a bit too far.
I don't think they're going to fully commit for the play here. Breathe, very tanky, but does look nice. Definitely solid.
Without Ming kind of being their guaranteed engage tool with that depth charge, well, they're free to just keep walking up and just keep pushing RNG back.
Here's the window. Looking for a TP out of Breathe here, I think. We'll see if they finish it because Zeus can turn onto Wei and ult him.
Wei, go unstoppable, can go over the wall. Arrow coming in, they're going to try to lock him down immediately. The Camille says not getting into the pit now. That's the Baron for T1. They want to keep things going with Gala. So incredibly strong. Gale forcing forward, wants to finish off Zeus. 1 kill. Then now the reset coming out. Wei, all the strength, all the...
Mid-tier 2 is the objective. Last kind of tower here for T1 to crack open to make sure they have full map control. Their tier 1 mid is still up, so the amount of control they'll have is incredible.
Trying to kick the fight off. They caught Goma! That could be everything. He goes golden, but it won't stop the rest of the team. Immediately Breathe is under the backside. T1 are now pulling back. Baker doing so much damage to Xiaohu, but Xiaohu turns his attention to the squishy Heimer. But the death ball of T1 retreats, and Breathe will not find another kill. It is Zeus on the side. It was Zeus in the early game. Owner coming to back him up, and how could you have it any other way? Jungle and top minutes. RNG holding on for 5 more minutes than anyone else, but they're not just happy with that. They want to look for more. T1 for now. Breaking 1, breaking 2. Backing away on the 3rd inhibitor, but want to kick fights off again. Gala locked up. He has the cleanse finally just in time. Wei, there's no one for him to reset off of. Big leaping in, but he will walk away empty-handed.
T1's Baron buff was falling off as they were hitting the Nexus and they thought the Aphelios would clear out the way.
Maybe not. I mean, top wave needs to try and crash at the same time here.
Here we go.
Flank. This is it, the last desperate attempt, but they catch Owner. They need the reset so desperately. Waiting on the ultimate from the Aphelios, waiting for them to group up. Gala knows that this is the one that could decide the game. Breathe on the backside, now trying to lock him down. Baker burning, Baker ticking. Can they get the reset for the Viego? Yes, one more hit. They will find it. But still, T1 with the advantage in the fight. Gala on the backside, immediately the stun now coming up. Gala, desperate to survive. He's getting ticked away. He's getting knocked down. The ulti will not be enough. Way trying to have his hero moment, but T1 say not today. T1 striking first in the best of 5 as they knock down RNG.
RNG were trying their best to hold on, but it got to the point where no matter when you engage,
He is going to be split, right? I think for RNG, as you say, playing towards Nautilus, playing towards the hooks to get this guy's ahead is going to be your best bet in the early stages. But for Jace, you want to make sure he can get this lead.
but this could just be a dead Jace. Owner's not here to cover.
They got the setup. How many stacks? Already close enough to get the stacks down. Trying to follow up a little bit more. Leaping forward. Zay is now flashing out to safety, but here comes the Viego. It's too little. It is too late. First blood for RNG.
This play, Breathe has the flash. Zeus has a decent wave in terms of slow stacking, but this will push into Breathe. I think he's happy just staying back here.
On the experience chart. Breathe now walking away. Trying to step back here. Good auto attacks, but they don't really have the follow-up. Breathe holding on, it looks like, to the parry. Knows that he's fine and just walks out.
There comes Way, though. This is what they're waiting for.
Double 5. Can move in. Can they find the stun on a single target? That's 1, 2, 3 stacks going on to Zeus. Looking for the 4th. Looking to lock him down. Catch it in midair. It's a freeze frame moment. It's a 2v2. The grand challenge has been issued, and T1 cannot answer.
RNG are free to start it up. They're very worried about a quick turn going on towards T1. So they will just back away instead, look for the cross map, and pick up the first dragon.
Cross map coming in, like you said, will always favor the Herald naturally, so RNG are probably pretty happy with this trade. Way can just clear his top camps out as well, and I mean, will we see a Herald top again, similar to game 1, where getting your top laner ahead is everything? Way has a couple of options. Number 1, place it top and get Breathe ahead. Number 2, place it bot and get Gala back into an even state up against Gumayushi with this CS deficit.
Yeah, I'm wondering if their RNG are actually...
Cancelled on the spot. If that followed up, maybe Xiaohu could have looked for the kill, but anyway, RNG focusing top.
Coming up.
Going to be looking here, going under the towers. Ace is alone.
Perfect mark location to try to finish the job. Grand challenge, 1 reset, already healing up. Owner stepping forward, but there's no follow-up. All he can do is clear the wave.
I mean, this is heartbreaking.
Again, Owner, another stun. Has the ulti, desperate to try and find a kill, but playing with fire to even step up there.
Historic organization, they stick. Players like Gala as well.
Stepping forward, that's the stun. Gonna get the E follow-up. It's gone. Where's the... No follow. He's not gonna chase. They're not gonna over-push. They don't want to over-commit.
Still have the Herald. I wonder if they're going to drop it. Yeah, they are. So they are going to go for mid plate. The problem we have here is T1 can collapse really quickly. They have bot push. Faker's going on the Xiaohu.
Back Xiaohu, they burst out Xiaohu. They get the reset, and they will find one. Owner taking away the body is now the Silas. Can leap it away, but the chain's not connecting is big. Can reset now, wants to continue, wants to keep it going. Owner looking for redemption in the early game, trying to take away, but if the tower is too much, he cannot die. Away, playing like a magic. On the edge, he knows he's overcommitted. Owner caught in no man's land. Barrier tries to save his jungler, but it is not enough.
Already completed at the second dragon spot.
Does RNG contest? Breed spacing. He has Unleashed Teleport as well. Zeus is going to match him because he knows he needs to be ready in case RNG pull the trigger on this dragon. Xiaohu's getting midway mid. Gala fishing around. RNG slowly walking up. No vision though, no TP flank wards. The way he just queues over with no flash. And T1 are just going to give it up right in their face. Gala's moving up. Faker's on midwave.
It's so hard. Carry doesn't have his ultimate. He has no great team fighting tools. They just
Safe, knowing that Xiaohu had that TP advantage, he's not actually able to contest that top wave, so they will just move in over towards the Rift Herald. T1 respond with the turn on bot in.
Yeah, and what I'm talking about dropping waves, Ming just left bot lane around 10 seconds ago and ran straight towards top. He knows that tower's dead. There's no point contesting 2v2. Make sure you cross map, and they will pick up this Herald. I think this will go towards mid.
And try and pick up one for yourself, but at the moment, T1 doing a great job of contesting side lanes. Zeus.
grand challenge issued. 1, 2, and 3 standing against the wall, but he still might just get taken down to the skies. Thundering blow. Where's it gonna go? It's just not enough. He's standing. Oh, they're auto attacking. They're doing. He flashed, and I'm not sure why, but it doesn't matter because Breed taking the air from the lungs of Zeus.
A bit of a questionable flash, but you take those. Solo kill Zeus on the Jace, and now Faker looking for Xiaohu will dash away. Massive kill there for the RNG top side because that'll net them at tier 1. It might net them at tier 2 if Wave pops the Herald down here. Owner's on his way up, but Wave decides against it. They get the push and they're going to back away, or are they just going to help the push to make sure Owner can't find Breathe?
And again, we cannot sing the praises of Breathe enough. Blind picked the Fiora, Zeus picked his signature pick into it, and he is still finding such massive advantages. Individual 1v1s, when we talk about it, Baker now stepping forward, dashing through, looking to go back in, looking at the healing, Dagger running, taking his soul coming low, no, in style. He barely...
high. He lost a lot of his confidence, he said. But now it's him who's the reliability. And
Zeus is slowed again. Another grand challenge, but it's just not fair. Way and breathe, just bullying the top.
Will get this tower. I don't know if he'll get out though.
Xiaohu now has to try and run away. What ulti is he going to take here? Buying a bit more time. Zaya ult, of course, to get to safety, but they've still got so many cooldowns. He's still dashing. The gale force forward. He goes in. He goes golden. There's got to be no way. The healing will not be enough. Kuma getting more money, but as you highlighted already, RNG kicking this off. Ming just trying to protect, just trying to stop Owner from getting into the pit. They have to retreat here.
Take back vision on this top side and make sure there's no trade for T1.
Yeah, T1 just fake pressuring their way in there. You know, the proto belts from Faker to make Gala think twice about stepping up. He was never really going to commit in the first place. Pressure bot, so T1 have a window to look for Xiaohu with no flash.
To overload the side lane. 4 members committed here. Xiaohu needs to find a way out, needs to find the angle for the perfect execution. Dash 1, and now immediately leaping out. He's trying to get out. He cannot do it. That's the pick, but it's already started in the mid lane. They're out for blood. Zeus, the weakest member of the team, now knocked down.
No flash on Zeus. Good response there from RNG. Here comes the mid push. T1 all have the base, and when they arrive back to base, RNG can peel towards bot. They can peel back towards the Baron.
About T1 trying to take the Baron now, instead turning their sight towards the Soul, but will it just be a trade of major objectives?
Smart by T1. If they can rush this one down, then this will be a beneficiary for them because they can start to look for towers. They don't really care about Cloud Soul. Doesn't help too much in combat. They're going to burn it down. Ways on the way, but I don't think there's any time.
1K getting lower. T1 to get the Baron, but can they take the fight? Here comes Xiaohu, stolen the Renan ultimate, now leaping onto the backside. Zaya locked up a Guma.
Look away!
Guma as they fight in, they have to do it. Guma now moving forward away on the backside. T1 pulling back, they're retreating. It's masterful for now. Guma standing strong. Guma still with all the up and available. If anyone could turn it, it's him. And RNG are pushed back. They cannot afford to fight into the Zaya. They have to walk away. They have to concede the Baron. They will not get both objectives, and T1 are out for blood. T1 has to be made so incredibly quickly, and you can see RNG now firing back, looking to lock up Baker, looking to take him out. He's leaping back to safety, but they will find him. They will hit the CC they need. Meanwhile, on the top side, Tier 2 is being broken, and RNG has died.
Everyone's coming towards this dragon. RNG have started it up. T1 looking for an angle.
T1 won't be caught sleeping at the wheel, but they're going to be forced to make a decision soon. They don't have the TP advantage, and already there's a Silas on the top side. They know that they have to force this objective.
TikTok.
Or the game will fall away from them. It's a slow take on the Elder for either side of the stage of the game. TP now coming in. We're looking for the full-on 5v5. The pullback feathers are already down. If they get to the backside, if they get onto Gumi, it could all fall apart. But already, the ult is massive. The hostile takeover is big. On the backside. No! No, T1, how can you make this happen? You are absolutely slaughtering RNG. T1, when it matters, they stand, they deliver, and breathe. All the lanes he built will fall away as T1 take the fight.
With 3 members of T1 still standing, they will turn towards the Elder Dragon as New York erupts, and T1 find the fight they need against RNG.
What a miraculous fight. Faker buying time. Gumayushi untouched. Keria falls towards the end against Breed, but T1 cannot close this game out. They're going to get an Elder. They're going to move towards this Baron as well. RNG might have thrown it all away. The golds will be even now. Yes, you have the Soul, but 2 huge major buffs over to T1. When they reset and come back out on the map, they're going to force their way through the base.
And the confidence from T1 there to run through the jungle, know that RNG are on it, because they spotted Xiaohu and Breeze on that top side.
T1 have clawed their way back in.
We're starting to get to the point, as you say, where it doesn't matter. Everyone's hitting late game build. 5 items for Zeus, nearly at his GA. Xiaohu!
Cut out! Xiaohu running and cut down!
That was the L.
Ushering in this wave, ready to end the game right here. Keria standing behind him. He has the hostile takeover. The ult still up for Guma. I just don't see the angle. Now they're stepping forward. Owner finding the lockup. Ming now taking out. Hostile takeover. Going to zone Gala out of the fight. He can return with the ultimate if he wants to, but it might be too late. T1. No lockup. Owner now being knocked out. Hostile takeover gone. Have T1 overstayed their welcome. 1 tower going to fall. T1, what is the next call? GA already coming out. The knockup hitting multiple members. Keria getting locked up on the backside. Way stepping forward. Breathe down. But no, Gala. Gala's still standing. T1. They take him out. They take Gala. And RNG. But it's Breathe versus the world.
Xiaohu's back, he can still hold on. He takes the ultimate from the Zaya, but can it be enough? Xiaohu, you need to save RNG!
EV1, he goes up, he comes down, but it is not enough. T1 go up to match point.
What an outstanding game for T1 there, crawling their way back. The Raven, this meaty matchup. Sylas can do this.
Full committing. Ulti up and available. Faker where he's going to go again. He's just waiting as long as humanly possible. Now the full committal. Xiaohu, the interrupt coming in from Owner. Breathe coming over the wall. He has the ulti up. Dark and Blade, one cat gonna connect. Owner now caught in. Fertile Chain's gonna pull him back. And that is it. First blood for RNG.
Beautiful combo by Breathe onto Owner. Keria could look for the Flash Ignite Q here.
Trying to finish him. Oh! Sniped down. Guma and Keria make themselves known in the mid lane.
T1 say anything you can do, we can do better. Moving Gumayushi up gets the kill, but again we go.
Oh, the sidestep! Look at the way he moves, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. No, they're turning on the way! How can he do this? The TK is just so damn strong! He goes!
Since the end of spring, since the end of MSI, but they're stepping up here. Breathe has no flash.
Waiting, misses the first Q. That's going to be big. Buys him a bit more time. Stun now going to connect. Zeus can take his time. Going for the style. Finish. Swords hitting left and right. Breathe no way out of this one. Trying to heal up a little bit more, but no! Wait, does he? No!
It looked like Breathe might have just barely got in over the back of that.
Gala has summoners. He's TP'd here with his spell book. Looks like he's just covering for now, but here comes the W to get the slow onto Gala. See if they can commit to the full dive.
Faker does manage to land it. Big damage now coming into Gala. He's going to get the healing off the Sever. Mult flashing out to safety, trying to finish the job. But Keria there to eat up Faker. Gala, it's nearly flawless play, but they're just too damn strong. Faker, the shield is going to fade away. Keria, the shield! Gala! Oh, being on the chase now as well, but they've locked him down. What is this? It's madness on the bottom side. T1. Are they able to find the kill on the Ming Xiaohu now as well? It just does not stop!
This game is a bloodbath from RNG team.
But he's not safe just yet. The Sejuani's hiding in that bush. Breathe.
Breathe might just be his last breath. Here and there is the Yone. Finding it. Breathe still healing. He's too damn clean.
That was so clean from Breathe. We'll see if he can stay under this tower. Zhao, who has the TP, but he's pushing in bot. The ultimate will fade away. Keria finds way on the dragon. Owner has Herald. See if Zeus goes for the Q3. Dashes away. Herald's procced.
Again, Dark and Blade up and available. He's waiting. He knows the second he shows his cooldowns, the second he uses that first Q, they'll know exactly where the next one goes. Zeus dipping through it, diving through it, trying to finish off the job, and they will be able to do so. Leaping out, but gets taken down in the end. Owner going to try to finish this tower.
1 for 1 in the dive. Xiao's TPing in. Owner has the flash, but I don't think Xiaohu can gap close in time. Herald falls. They're in the next brush.
Ming stepping forward, looking to lock him up, trying to lock down the bars. The silence going down as well. The Tom Kids can't eat him. He's trying to run for his life. Guma flashing out. Guma taken down. Gala finds the kill.
The Tom Kenji eat was around 5 seconds until it was back up. The second wave flashed in there. They were so...
4 people will show up on the bottom side, seemingly out of thin air. Just to all in each other. Ming waiting over the wall. This is a bit precarious because the Tom Kenshin now coming and follow up. Ming caught in no man's land. That's the stun. That's the fault. Keria doesn't quite make it over the wall. Does still get the tongue lash though. That's the stun. And it's more than enough. But now they're looking to get a little bit more. Xiaohu caught out here. Stack first on that one. Flash out to safety. Find the area. They will not pursue for anything else, but fade away.
Breathe.
On the top side, Owner.
Oh, he's dead.
Looking to find the play. Breathe. He has to try to find a way out as well. There's just too much CC. Taken out. Zeus finds another kill.
Even through the Soraka ultimate, T1 gets first break on this top side, and RNG no response. Way not there in time. Zhao. Bot tier 1 will fall. Zeus has the TP. If T1 want to take this 5v5, they can take it. Here comes the TP.
Getting ready to kick things off. Zeus no ultimate up and available, but he might not need it. Keria standing on the front line. The silence from the Soraka. Important to track. Gala perfect guns for a fight, but T1 aren't going to give them the fight. They use the TP just to get them off the Herald. Meanwhile, they've already broken bot lane. Purely positive trade for the side of T1.
It's just smoke and mirrors, isn't it? But now they're engaging.
Locking up breath, breathe. That's going to be big way now, stepping forward as well. Sejuani now making it out to safety, devoured. That denies the buy. The stun going to follow up. Over the wall comes the Yone. Ming in the midst of the entire team now running, trying to make his way out, but the Aatrox will fall. Gala, the last man standing. The fancy footwork, not enough yet. Tower laid down perfect guns to try to turn the fight, but for now, T1 massively ahead in the exchange.
Huge team fight there by Faker. Manages to find 2 on the back side of it. RNG didn't have a lot of space to work with. They were stuck in this choke, and T1 chased them down. Zeus gets the initial kill onto Wei, and Faker kills the solo lanes of RNG. So this should be a free objective for T1, their first dragon of the game, 17.5 minutes in, very far away from that soul point, but we'll slowly start to stack them up. I feel like the last few games, what we've seen is Baron dances into Dragon, and I think starting to stack these up now will benefit T1, of course. Keria
caught out, good damage. Xiaohu coming off to the side, gonna steal the bars ultimate, gonna look to lock up Guma, but he whiffs! It's a massive whiff, and it costs him so much to play, disappearing. Faker hunting for more. Wei now has to go, and he has no choice. Breathe on the backside, now running for his life as well. T1 taking another exchange, and another ult goes wide. RNG cannot find a target. Both sides, everyone on RNG knowing that a single misstep could cost them. Breathe on the flank. The gate goes a little bit wide. They're trying to lock him down. Xiaohu now stepping forward. Carrier off to the side, now trying to make it out. Kuma still standing on the back line, and in goes the Yone. The damage is massive. The Soraka healing, will it be enough? But no! The Aatrox falling down. Gala, can he be the difference maker? He takes down the Herald. They're on the retreat, but here... Oh, Carrier still stands. He goes golden. He does it with style. It's a slaughter.
It's a wipe on RNG. T1 clean house. Just yet, Dragon's up in 40 seconds, which will be the exit objective, but they want to force here a little bit. Way not scared though.
Stepping forward, taking a lot of damage here. He's just getting shredded. Gumayushi damage is out of control. He's just so far ahead. Zeus off on the side. Xiaohu getting knocked down, but Zeus still standing strong for now. Looking for the third Q. Looking to snap back. He doesn't have the third Q to escape though. Gala can finish the kill instantly. That is the trade back, 1-for-1 in the end.
I mean, that's T1 styling on them as well. Zeus looking fantastic, will be the 1-for-1, but I mean, RNG, they haven't been able to muster much of a fight. It was the reason that they were able to get back to Worlds was because they were able to deny the reverse sweep versus LNG. Like, we've seen them come back from these deficits so often, but this one looks like the writing is on the wall as T1 again pick up another Dragon.
Faker in the darkness, breathing away in the area. Has the blast gun, still wants to go in, still wants a little bit more. He thinks he can one-shot him. Aatrox healing coming in clutch. Faker getting locked up. Can they finish the kill? Yes! Yes, he can! Perfect execution coming through there. Carry in the area. Now ready to deny them. Going for way! Faker! Absolute madman. Going in, Owner coming in as well. Gumayushi locking him down on the backside. T1 looking to slaughter RNG. Looking to take every single thing away from them.
Faker has fallen, but T1 are standing strong. Xiaohu will be chased down here, trying to pick up the crab. All of T1 looking for him. Pings onto the Baron, though. That is just going to be an easy objective. Weighs down, breathes down with no TP. Ming is down. It's only the carries of RNG that can stop this, but I don't think they can walk in.
But how do you even try to fight back now as RNG? Your entire composition revolves around you flying face first into T1, and they are waiting there with open arms.
Back out.
I think RNG are trying to get the Tom Kench eat so that Xiaohu's Sejuani ult can land onto Gumayushi as the next follow-up, but they hit
Locking
Faker.
Up, hitting Faker, now trying to take Faker out of the fight entirely. Soraka healing already coming down. Carrier leaping out of the Infernal Chains, double stuns. Zeus going in! It is massive! T1, blood in the water, they're ready to pursue, they're ready to end this game. T1, hungry for more. One last kill, a few more to follow. And it is not with a bang, but a whimper that RNG will exit Worlds as they are slaughtered in their own base as T1 look to bring it home. They are not satisfied with old rivalries and fourth seeds. They want #1. They want a shot at the best in the LPL. They want a semi-final, and they will get it as they face JDG